We're Ash and Stacey. Join us as we travel full-time in our self-built Overland truck. Hi everyone, so I'm back. Ash's solo adventure is now over.
Yeah.
So we are now in Salou. So I flew out yesterday, which was Sunday. Ash picked me up from Reunited airport and we came 10-12 minutes down the road.
Yeah, not long at all.
Parked up in Area de Auto Caravanas just outside of Salou. It's a really good park up, to be fair. 20 minutes walk down to the seafront.
€6, 24 hours?
Yep, €6, 24 hours, maximum stay 72 hours, so I'll drop the coordinates etc in. But we just wanted to take a moment to say thank you for sticking with us. We know it's been a little bit chaotic and the videos haven't quite been as normal, but things should hopefully now be getting back on track, so we're going to get some footage this week to get this out to you guys. We know that we put an AI voice in last week's video. We've had a few comments about that. It's not something we'd normally do, but it was a needs must situation, so Ash did fantastic in doing the filming, which we all know he's not that keen on, but he did his best. Obviously the incident in the Garage where the locker took a beating kind of threw him off, so I was in the UK editing the video. We wanted to make sure we still got out on time for you guys, and it was just the best of a bad situation, so we will not be using that going forward. It was a one-off, we promise. But we're just about to go to the Mercadona because he doesn't know how to buy fresh food, so we've not got much in. We're going to go pick up some fruit and veg, get restocked, and we've got friends coming to see us tomorrow, get some nibbles, a few drinks etc, so we're going to have a good time with them, but we'll take you along with us as much as we can.
Yep.
So it turns out the Mercadona is in a shopping centre, but it looks like a closed down or partly closed down shopping centre. We went into Mercadona, got a few bits and spent an absolute fortune. We are in the market for some e-bikes, so if anyone's got any recommendations, not too expensive, please drop them in the comments. There's a train station 2 minutes walk from the park up in Salou. The Portaventura train station actually has a direct train available that will take you all the way to Barcelona. There's 5 trains per day and it takes you about an hour and 20 minutes average. There he is, look, packed up with all his gear from Mercadona. So much for a little shop. So it was a good Mercadona, to be fair. We managed to get quite a bit and figured out where we can actually park the truck, so when we leave this site we'll go do a bigger shop. But we managed to get a few bits, didn't we, for the next few days, so It wasn't too bad. The sun has finally come out today. As you've just seen, the sun has come out, so we're just finishing up in the truck. We've had lunch, so we had a nice goat's cheese salad, done a bit of admin stuff, sorting out with YouTube etc. We're just going to do the pots and finish getting sorted, and then I think we're going to go for a walk into town, so we'll take you with us. So we're on his way into town now, but we're having a little detour on the way because Ash has found a vet's that we're going to go to try and get Dave's rabies jab. So hopefully this time he'll get a 3-year one to save us doing this again in a year's time.
Yeah, because when we got him his Spanish passport, we did it in southern Spain and they'll only give you a 1-year rabies jab because they're so close to Morocco, and rabies is a big problem in Morocco. So now that we're in northern Spain, we're going to try and get him a 3 years jab this year, so that obviously we don't have to keep coming back to Spain every year to get him his jabs.
Yep, so it's a 1 kilometre walk, so it shouldn't take us too long, and then we'll be able to head down to the seafront. So the first vet was a bust. They didn't have any appointments until Thursday, by which time we'll have left Salou. So we're trying another one. It doesn't open until 4:30. So we're just outside, it's just down there. So once it gets to 4:30 we'll go over and fingers crossed for this one. We're now down on the seafront. So we've come in on the opposite side of what we came in yesterday, which is nice. It's very nice and peaceful and quiet down this end, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yesterday it was a little bit busy, obviously it was a Sunday, and there's a sporting event on with lots of young kids playing football. But yeah, it's nice and quiet at the moment.
After speaking with the second vet, he advised us that only a 1 year's rabies jab is available in Spain, and when we popped to the vets in France to get the wormer done with Dave, we'd be better off getting the 3 years rabies jab done there. With it being a European passport, we can have the vaccinations done in any European country.
Morning. So whilst we were on the seafront yesterday after we'd been to the vets, we got a message from our friends who we thought we were meeting today, and they'd actually come a day early to surprise us. So we quickly left the seafront and came back to the park up to meet them, and we had a catch up here in the van last night. You can see the aftermath, lots of drinks. So we're up this morning, I'm about to get ready, jump in the shower, and we'll see what the day brings and where we end up with our friends. So we finally got sorted and had some food, and now we're gonna head out into town. So we're gonna meet up with our friends. So over there, that's where they're parked. So this is Alex and Diane's van. So they're into the Volkswagen scene, more specifically Carmen's. So they've come and met us, and we had a nice night last night.
Yeah.
So, because we are thinking we're going to.
Yeah, it might be less than you, but yeah.
Right, are we ready, guys? Are we heading into town? You don't have to say anything, just be natural. Yeah? Are we going?
Yeah, we're going. So we're going to town?
Yes, let's.
Yeah. Ah, you swine.
What's up, Ash?
No.
Why are you swearing? Bite away. So what does it do?
It eats up.
It takes the sting away from mozzie bites.
Right.
So it takes the itch. So it's like back in the day, I used to have a cig, get close to the skin.
So it's the heat that does it?
Yes.
All right.
It takes it away.
How do you feel after that, Ash?
Yeah, it burns, but...
It
Well,
burns.
it heats up.
Yeah.
This has been a pansy.
Yeah.
We'll see how the bites go then.
Yeah.
Well, you won't be itching that again.
Really? Because you are a bugger for itching.
Yeah.
Once you get bit, it's we don't realise until the day after.
Yeah.
It's
You scratch-
usually too late. You've already scratched, haven't you?
But this thing.
Yeah.
Here we go. That's it, isn't it?
Bite away, yeah.
Bite away,
Amazon. I go for the dear one.
Yeah.
I won't go for the cheap one.
Yeah.
What we're looking at?
30 quid Amazon.
Yeah.
We've got two, but the other one's packed up.
Yeah, that one's better.
Double A batteries.
Right.
Yeah.
Get on it then, because you are a bugger for scratching your back.
Yeah, put it in my basket for when we get home.
So we are back at the truck after our little mooch around town and our sangria and a few drinks. So we're going to get on with tea now because I'm starving. So we're having salmon fillet that Ash bought with asparagus and some rice. So we'll see how it turns out. Dinner is served. That was a decent piece of salmon, there's loads. Enjoy! Morning. So we're actually on our third and final day here, so you're allowed 72 hours at this car park, so we need to be off by 2:15 this afternoon, but we're actually going to move on this morning. We're going 10 minutes down the road to a place called Cambrils. Ash has found a little park up that's free down there, so we're going to go spend a couple of days there.
So we've just left us park up in Salou. It were meant to be €6 per 24 hours, and you could stay a maximum of 3 days. So we've literally stayed 70 odd hours, and it's just cost us €9.70. Puts that about £8. So yeah, more than happy with that.
So we're in his park up now. It's just a nice little free car park. There's quite a few people in it, and there's Aldi across the road, and I think we're about 500 metres from the beach, so we'll probably have a wander down in a bit. So it's cold and we're all wrapped up, however, spot the Scotsman in his shorts, bless him.
Yeah.
An Irish one.
Yeah, yeah.
It is very windy out here right now.
Just a bit.
Ash is alright, his hair's not blowing off, is it?
My hair's alright.
What are you doing?
Drinking a cappuccino.
It's a bit nippy, we've got warm drinks. We then headed back to the vehicles where we spent the afternoon doing some maintenance on the truck.
Tilt it, so they had me tilting car. I'm like, I'm paying you, and they had me doing bloody hard work.
Looks like hydraulic, is it?
Yeah. So you basically, this tank here is full of hydraulic oil, and the only thing that works is the rams for the cab and the spare wheel.
That's a nail,
Yeah, and the spare wheel, coming down.
What you need is a powerful drill.
You can't.
Oh,
because
you can't.
I've got a drill, otherwise I'd have just put it on and whizzed it up. But yeah, it's a great effort.
10,000 steps in a workout.
So why are you tilting it?
Over there.
Why, not where?
Just to put a new idler pulley and a new airflow sensor. Because every now and again I'm getting replace air filter fault come up, and we're putting a new air filter on, so just try a sensor on it, I'm sure it'll be fine.
It's not easy, is it?
No, it takes a while.
I'll give you a go now.
Yeah, cheers, pal.
I've done the best bit.
Look, he's knackered now, bless him.
So we've just replaced this sensor. This is one we've just took out. Looks fine. I cleaned it out, but it's still every now and again we get a change air filter fault. So we'll put a new sensor in, and hopefully that'll cure this issue.
Right, Ash, what are we doing today?
So when I did auxiliary belt and tensioner over a week, I realised it's idler pulley that were it's bearing that's dry, causing a squeak. So we just thought we might as well stick a new idler pulley on it, and all being well, we'll be like a Swiss watch again.
Cool, that sounds good. That sounds good to me. And I'm on a beer after this. Right, okay, mate.
So this is the old idler pulley, and this is a new one. And you can see it's fairly worn, Joe, and yeah, for some reason the bearing's just dry and knackered in it. So brand new one. Hopefully this should cure the issue.
Super.
Alex is just providing legs out. I'm just waiting for bum out next.
Just tweak the nuts. So
Oh, you're tweaking nuts?
We're tweaking the nuts
Oh,
now.
how are you finding that, Ash?
It's, yes, it's good.
Having your nuts tweaked, how are you finding that?
Can't
Good
beat
for
it,
you,
can
Alex.
Can't beat
Not
it.
good for that.
WD-40 to loosen any dodgy nuts.
Oh, right, okay. Why, have you got squeaky nuts?
We're tweaking
Ash to do his own nut screwing or tightening or whatever it is. Look at colouring his shorts. Honestly, and that's your only pair you've got.
I can turn them inside out.
Ash, what is that?
An air
This is
filter
what we
bag.
need to know.
Air filter.
Ash, tell the camera.
You'll soon know in a minute when I blow it out.
Who's blowing what?
Dad. Filter.
No, but Ash is supposed to be doing it.
No filter.
Oh, very funny. Filter, no filter. Right.
Are you getting it another clean?
Yeah.
What's this, like its third one?
Yeah.
Do we think there's going to be a lot in it?
Yeah.
The engine's
No,
gonna
yeah.
Where's the wind blowing now?
Don't know, you'll soon find out.
It's coming this way into your door.
To my Prosecco.
Carver.
Well, carver. And is that just an air thing?
Yeah, it's just a filter, Joe, so it breathes clean air.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it is.
It is, it? Oh, wow, yeah. You can bottle that up for Harvard Sand.
And sell it. Diane's going to make you hoover her van out now, you know.
Morning.
I've just looked here and wind looked to be going the
Bloody air. Listen. Ash, how much are those air filters then to buy?
They come up about 50 quid, but you owe between 50 quid and 150 quid.
Wow, quite expensive
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's expensive.
What's the difference between the
My air
price?
filters are only £15.
expensive.
Obviously
Yes,
you can
Alex.
get different brands, but you can also get just different people selling them at different prices.
Alright.
So this is a MAN filter, MAN filter.
Genuine.
It'd be 150, 200 quid from MAN, but
Yeah.
I think I
Genuine.
managed to pick this up for about 55 quid.
On eBay?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I can buy it through them and it'll be 150, 200 quid, or I can find and go direct to the source kind of thing, you know, and
Yes.
find it from another company. And like I say, I'm sure I paid roughly 55 quid for
That's
this
a massive
time.
difference there.
Um,
That's a good piece of advice.
It's
that.
same with Aldo, obviously, it always pays to shop around,
Yes.
you know. But I run genuine MAN oil filters in this, but same again, I shopped around and found them at about £10–15 a filter, you know, for oil filters. So.
Yeah.
It's no dearer, apart from fuel,
Yeah.
it's no dearer to
No.
run and maintain this if you shop around. If you took it to main dealer, then
Yeah.
Costs a fortune.
yeah. So a mate of mine, Steve, he took his to MAN for a service, full fluids, gearbox, axles, all your fluids, £5 grand.
Go.
I've got a slight hydraulic leak coming from this tank and I wondered how we're going to drain it. So we've got this 5 litre bottle, cut an hole in that and we'll be able to put that under there and drain it into there.
Where's your 5 litre bottle from?
Oh.
Something we made earlier.
I'll get you a Blue Peter badge.
Yeah, that should work.
Hang on though, I feel like a hydraulic leak's a little bit more important than just draining it into a bottle. What's cracked?
Oh no, it's only ever so slight, but it just needs a new washer put in on bottom.
And have you got a washer?
No, not on.
So this is probably me being really dumb, right? Do we not need hydraulic fluid?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
But you're going to drain it?
I'm not draining it now.
No.
Al's just said that I told him I'm going to do it when we get home.
Oh, so it's not urgent.
And
needs
this
doing
was
now.
something that, we could use this
Yeah.
to catch it instead of wasting on.
So have I now got to carry that empty 5 litre bottle round the rest of Spain
be
with me?
deposit on the bottle.
And when I bring it back, you'll give me your euro back.
Yeah, how much you get a week? We'll have 40 quid for that, please.
40 quid! Just go buy her another bottle of Carver, she'll bring that down in an hour.
The air is up.
This gauge is
Yeah,
on
the
that.
gauge on it.
Oh, right. Is it up now?
Hang on.
Steady, Alex. Hang on, there's no baxes on that. You can't claim for out if you fall.
And bang your head, I'll
No,
have to take you to
don't be
hospital.
putting a hip out. Oh,
I could drive one of these.
that's it, he wants one.
Yeah.
We'll sell you this.
Yeah, we talk.
Yeah, so obviously you've got your automatic, so you've got drive, off-road drive or drive manoeuvre, and brake.
Yeah.
Crocs on.
So?
Ash, you might have to catch him.
There's an handle there now. Yeah. And one on the other side. You've got another step. No, there's another step.
Don't need that. Just come out like a lady then.
So we're off to get an ice cream. We said goodbye to our friends Alex and Diane this morning, and then we've spent the majority of the day doing admin stuff, editing other bits and bobs. So we decided it's too nice to keep sitting indoors, and we're gonna go get an ice cream. What are you having?
The biggest one they do.
We're going to leave this one here, folks. Thanks for watching. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, and we'll catch you next week in the next one.